Welcome to our YouTube channel and thank you for joining us. This is Youth and Power. We welcome you. All you have to do is touch the subscribe button on your phone and then you can be part of the subsequent shows on our YouTube channel. My name is Edmund Ayesigwa Akankwaza and I'm joined by a panel this afternoon. Ankunda Trust, she's a student at St. Cecilia Girls. Isaiah, please introduce yourself.
I'm Isaiah. I'm from corporate. I'm working with house building.
And
Sandra Ashaba. I'm a student at Immaculate Hills.
well, that's my panel this afternoon, and we are going to be discussing gender equality. I have a statement from the Minister of Health, Honorable Dr. Jane Ruth Aceng, that she gave while addressing Parliament. I'll read the statement. In the last 25 years, nearly all governments have focused on the girl child. We have empowered the girl child, kept the girl child in school, and emancipated women. But we have forgotten the boy child. The boy child went into retreat to think of what to do. They got their gadgets, went into drugs, and now the result is they are doing what we fear most to the girl child. They are not aware that they are doing anything wrong because we forgot them. It is time to focus on the boy child and put all children on the same level. That's a statement by Honorable Dr. Jane Ruth Aceng, and that is where we're going to base our discussion this afternoon. I'll start with you, Sandra. Don't you think that to some extent, society, when I say society, I want to mean government, parents, church leaders, have focused more on the girl child, and this could lead us to a bad place because they have forgotten the boy child and the boy child is now lagging behind. Don't you think they have focused more on the girl child and it was high time we shifted gears?
Yeah, I think they're focused on the girl child, but I think it's necessary to still focus on the girl child, but give equal attention to boys because it's needed. If you don't balance the two, it means it's not going to be good for the future, I think, because at the end of the day, these are some people who are going to be parents, so I think they need equal attention. Focusing on the girl child, yeah, I think it's not good, and it's high time they concentrate on the boys also, but they should balance the two.
Well, society tends to paint a picture that the girl child is more vulnerable, and so maybe that is why society puts more attention on the girl child. Do you really think this is true? Girl child is more vulnerable and fragile to the challenges of society.
Yeah, it's the girl child is vulnerable, but it's vulnerable because they make them think they're vulnerable. You get because I think you're supposed to empower them and say you're not that weak. You get so I guess empowering the girls to make them feel like they're not weak, they're not vulnerable is what is supposed to be done. And then when you ignore the boys, there are some people that are going to be distracting the girl child. So yeah.
Well, let me cross to Isaiah. Do you, in your opinion, think that the boy child is not as vulnerable as the girl child? And so, yes, in the process of upbringing the child, more attention should be given to the girl child.
To me, but boys are like men. Boys when they grow up, I don't know how I can state this, but a boy child, to me, boy can stand for himself. Boy. To girls, like they are facing many challenges that even boys don't face sometimes. Like girls face a lot of challenges, like at school, like when they are in school, they are being harassed like sexually, and for men, okay, there are some cases where these boys are not, they are harassed, like these boys are harassed sometimes sexually, but it's not like girls. So to me, the attention is to be more on girls. The equality should be there, the equality should be there, but more attention should be on girls. The girls are more fragile, like if you let them, if you don't focus on them, don't give them time, they can perish at a younger age. And for boys, if you hear this, don't think that you are not included in this thing. You need also the attention, but your attention is not as much as that of the girl. Men face less challenges than girls. So, because of these challenges, girls that are facing, they should concentrate on them. They should give them much time. For boys, anyone, the boys can handle
They
anything.
can stand for themselves.
Yeah, they can stand for themselves. But for those who cannot stand for themselves, let them have that attention.
But how shall we identify that this boy cannot stand for themselves and then this can stand for themselves? So we give much attention to them.
Like maybe to the family, like let me take back to like our families. That parents know how their children are raised, or how they are